everyone. Update on the garage to woodshop conversion. Started working on the floors. Take you for a quick tour of what we're dealing with here. I've got basically half of it ground down so far, and I still have some spots where there was oil and stuff that I gotta finish cleaning up a little bit. Also have around the edges areas that I'm going to get some mortar and mix and fill in for the gap. There were some wood pieces that were put in, I believe, as a leveling guide. Originally, I've got cracks to deal with. The one crack, see if you can see it here, I already had done a little bit prior to. And what I used for that is some of this Quikrete crack sealer. Now, I've read mixed reviews on this material. My experience with it so far is when you go to buy it, shake it, make sure it sounds like it's still pretty liquid. And I only had a couple spots where it was a little bit of hard stuff coming out. Most of the time though, it flowed pretty good. You know, this has already been ground down afterwards. It is recessed a little bit, so I'm going to have to put another coat on. But overall, it seems to have done a pretty good job. I have some larger cracks that I'm a little concerned about. This pipe is supposed to be a drain pipe, but it does not go anywhere. It goes down about a foot and then hits ground, so I'm probably going to fill that back in with some mortar. As you can see, I've got a number of other cracks, some pretty good sized ones, and they're slightly off level where they move, so I've got to grind them to match. And got a really large one down through the center coming up to the front of the garage, and that one I'm probably going to have to backfill with some sand first. And then there was a 2x4 put in here. I'm not sure why, other than it was probably used to set level at the front. But over the years it has deteriorated and now has caused an area where there's been some leakage. Water comes off the front porch, has drained down into there, and has kind of lifted the whole concrete area. So it's not level in the center. It's higher in the center than it is on the sides. Plus, I think there was some leakage or sediment settling over here on the sides, because this side is lower than the rest of the garage, and then this side is lower than the rest of the garage. So when I do an overlay, I don't know if I should backfill that or just let the overlay and then just adjust my equipment and so forth as necessary. Haven't quite decided yet if I want to build that up or not. Now, for grinding this down, I'll show you my real quick and easy setup here that I did. Basically, I took my Dust Deputy, attached it into another bucket, hooked it up to my shop vac, and then I have it hooked to my angle grinder. I have an Hitachi 4.5-inch angle grinder. It really produces a lot of fine dust. I mean, it's super fine. The filter in my shop vac, after I fill that bucket with, I've actually emptied that bucket twice so far, and I've only done half the garage. Really fine powder. You have to clean the filter out because it does, the Dust Deputy is good for a lot of things, but this real fine dust, it gets probably 90% of what you're picking up, but the other 10% does get into your shop vac. It does kind of plug it up a little bit. On the angle grinder, basically I've hooked it in. I've got these rubber connectors, which are basically designed for PVC pipe. I got this shroud off of Amazon. It was one of the cheaper shrouds. But it does seem to work pretty decent. It's got a little leather Velcro attachment around the outside to give it an adjustable housing, so that it can suck up most of the dust and so forth as you're grinding. And then that's a DeWalt diamond blade. It has 2 segments to it, and it really cuts through fast. So I'm very pleased with that. And then I also have a diamond flat blade that I use to chase the cracks, or did chase the cracks, and I will chase the rest of the cracks. And so far it's come along pretty good. Like I said, it grinds down pretty quick. Got some cracks to take care of, got some oil spots to take care of. I'm not sure what I'm doing for the leveling, but we'll keep pegging away at it here, and we'll keep you posted. And I appreciate everybody watching. If this is helpful to see what we're doing, I will try and post as many tips and tricks as I go along here. This is a little bit out of the norm for what most of my videos are going to be, but I thought, what the heck? Let's show you guys what it takes to go through and really take a garage and convert it into wood shop, including everything down to the floor. And then as we go along, we'll keep you updated and everything else. Again, if you want to keep updated, hit the subscribe button. If you like what we're going and have any questions, feel free to ask. I will do my best, I swear, to try and answer them. And we'll be back to you soon. Thanks for watching.